forget. I go out just so I can forget.
Yo guys, what is up? This is slimshaynee here to slip in and slap another fantastic YouTube video. Gotta love it. For today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to do those cool looking fonts, as you can see right there. How to use those cool fonts in Photoshop. Of course, you can use these fonts as well in many other programs on Windows and of course on other OSs as well. But you can use these fonts in such as Sony Vegas, you can use it in Photoshop, and a lot more basically. So anyways, I'm just going to show you guys how to download these fonts and how to use these fonts. There is a few things you have to know, of course, before you actually download these fonts. So the first thing I just want to mention is download WinRAR. If you don't have that downloaded, I would just highly recommend downloading that, since if you are going to download a lot of stuff online when it comes to downloading mods for games, when it comes to downloading fonts, and so on, you want to use WinRAR because it is free and it's, you know what I mean, it's nothing really too big, it's nothing really that impacts your system or anything. It's free software and it's really reliable software as well. So let's just hop on in and check out the fonts. So here we are on the gorgeous big old 1920 by 1080p desktop. I don't know why I just wanted to say that, just cuz. So what we're going to do is hop into Photoshop real quick, just so I can show you guys, so you can explore and see what it looks like when checking out fonts in Photoshop and how to actually see and how to actually use fonts. If you are new, this is definitely going to help you out. So anyways, let's just get started right here. So we're going to click on the T, that's for the text of course. We're just going to type in slimshaynee. Boom, there we go, really awesome sauce, gotta love that. We're going to click on check mark. I'm going to unlock this real quick, but later on in the video, definitely do the same if you want to join along with me, just to show text transparent if you really want to do that, but if not, then just, you know what I mean, just keep the layer locked. Yeah. So we're going to highlight over the text right here. Make sure you have the T still enabled, or else it's not going to highlight, it's just going to drag it if you're using the drag tool. So have this highlighted and go to the top left and click on the arrow. That's going to show all your text, or fonts, so to speak. And from here you can see all your fonts that you have on Photoshop and on Windows in general. So as you can see, there's a lot of fonts that I have. There's just scattered out everywhere. But all the fonts that I have, the ones that I downloaded are the ones with the two T's basically. There are .ttf files. Those basically are files that you download and get installed to Windows, so you can use them on all the programs I was talking about earlier in the video. So as you can see, there's quite a few of them. I like the Pixel Noir. There's also Nightmare. That's like social media, bloody style. Really cool looking. One that I really like is the Super Mario one. I find that really funny. Of course, if you want to, you know, I mean, make the text a little bit smaller, go over to the TT right here where it shows 127 TT. It's not going to be that exact number, but it's going to be a different number. You can either click and change the value, or you can drag it, easy as that, so you can see how the text looks in real time. So click check. And there you go, that's just what we're going to show so far. You don't have the same fonts I do at the moment in time if you never downloaded any fonts before. So just make sure you just have regular text laid out, and we'll go over a little bit later with adding in the font. So we're going to hop onto Chrome right now. Now that we're on Chrome, gotta love good old Chrome. In here we're going to go to a website called FONTS.com. So we're just going to type in that real quick. Now that we're on the website, don't download anything just yet. I know you just really want to download one and check all them out and download every one that you see. Sadly, you can't really do that, depending however use you want to use the font for. So as you can see right here on the far right, let's just say if you enjoy using fonts and you don't really want to be public about all the creations you make, but it's whatever. So for the free for personal use, that's only for using the font for yourself. You can't really use it publicly, so you can't use it for advertisements or use it in videos that are monetized. So just letting you guys know that before anything, so you don't make the mistake. I'm going to help you guys out, don't worry. So we're going to go click on the category of fonts right here, the dingbats, because we're all dingbats. And from here, we're going to click on 50 for the fonts, just so more fonts show up on the page. And all the way to the right, you're going to see more options. When you click on that, you're going to go all the way to 100% free. You want to have 100% free because that means you can use it for whatever you want. So just letting you guys know that before anything as well. So scrolling down the list, we're just going to see a whole bunch of fonts that are right around here. As you can see, there's a lot of cool ones, a lot of awesome ones, especially a lot of superhero ones and everything like that. If you want to download those, go right ahead if you really want to do that. We're going to go and look through a couple of them right now and see which one looks pretty cool. So as you can see, a lot of them are just icons. Kind of stinks. I kind of want to get a regular font. That would be great. So I just went off to the fancy category just because there wasn't really anything text related. It was just a lot of icons, because there is a lot of icons that you can download on the site, which is really cool as well. But we're going to go to the Budmo. I think that's how you say it. We're going to go to the Budmo font right here. We're just going to click on download. Make sure it is 100% free. Just letting you guys know before anything. So from there, you're going to get the download on the bottom of the screen, depending on whatever browser you're using. If you're not using this exact browser and it just downloads and you don't know where to get it from, of course it's going to be in your downloads folder. That's where all your downloads go to, of course, which it probably should be. You're going to click onto there, and you want to go to download and click on whatever font that you downloaded. Of course, make sure it's WinRAR, because if you did download WinRAR, that's kind of what you need to use in order to install these fonts. So as we can see, there's two of them right here. We'll see which one looks like what. So that looks like the font that we've seen online, and then we're going to check out the other one. So as you can see, there's two different types of fonts that are right here. I'm not really too big of a fan of the jiggler style, so we're just going to click on the jiggler. Make sure it's a .ttf file too, or else it probably wouldn't show this and you wouldn't be able to install it. So once we click install, as you can see from right there, it's actually done installing now. Depending on whatever font you use, it may take a while. So we can actually exit out of everything now. Just delete whatever font that you downloaded right here, because it is now installed onto the Windows operating system. So we're going to exit out of here. And then we're back in Photoshop from right here. So what you can do is highlight over your text, and we can find the font from right there. As we can see what we were talking about before, it will show up here. Make sure you find the one with the double T. It may not show that. Sometimes it'll be blank. It's pretty weird sometimes to come across. It won't happen all the time though. But you will find your font in here because it goes right into the directory in Photoshop right away for your fonts and everything. So definitely just take time and try to find it if you can. As you can see, this one's all the way up because it is in the B section. So this is called Budmo Jiggler. That's what we downloaded. We're going to click OK, or just click on it. Not really click OK. So from here, as you can see, our font's in. Just click check mark. And then if you want to, you can change colors to it, but I'm going to show you guys how to do some really cool ways of changing colors on your text. So we're going to click on the font again, and we're going to right click, and then click blending options. So once we clicked on the blending options from right here, what we can actually do is change up a lot of the effects that we want. I'm actually going to make this transparent and just make the text by itself without any background. So I'm actually going to delete this layer right here. So I'm going to click on yes. And then we're going to go back in and click on blending options. Like I said before, if you wanted to delete the background, of course, just unlock the background. So what we do from here is we can click on stroke. That'll give it the outline. As you can see, we can make it a little bit smaller if we want, which I'll do. So as you can see, 1, 2, 5, 4. I like 3. 3 seems pretty good. We can click on outer glow. Outer glow is going to make a lot of the shading that you'll see behind it. As you see, it looks pretty cool. It's really radical. I like it a lot. So I'm going to bring up the opacity, and I'm going to bring up the size more, just so you can see a little bit more. There we go. Looks pretty good. Now what we can do is do a gradient overlay. It's not going to look like this, as you can see from right there. So I'm going to click on normal, and as you can see, we got something cool like that going on. You can change up gradient from right here if you want to as well. So you've got something cool like that going on. And then you can actually edit that by clicking on the color itself, and you can change it up from however you wish. There is other things that you can do, like patterns and such. You can do drop shadow, As you can see, drop shadow brings in a little bit more shadowing, so I'm going to keep it there just for now. Bevel makes it a little bit more of a 3D style effect, which looks really cool. I like it a lot. And there's other effects that you can do as well. But that's just what you want to do if you want to actually have some type of text like I do right here. Now, if you actually want to do a little bit more editing with your text, what you can do is go into Window and go onto Character. From right here, you can actually change the VA right here. It kind of changes the tracking of the selected character / text. So if you actually go all the way back, you can actually make the text bigger, make the text smaller, depending on how much you want to spread it out. So of course, if you are doing the same thing as I'm doing right now, it's not really going to change it, just because of the effect that we have made beforehand. But if you are actually editing this when you're just throwing the text into a regular blank space, you will definitely see the difference when it comes to the text itself. You'll see it closer together when using that. Using the T icon right here, this actually changes the positioning of the text using the verticality scale. So that'll make the text higher, or it can make it very smudged up depending on however you want to do that. So that's basically just how you edit some text and download some fonts and import them onto Photoshop and onto Windows itself. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll appreciate it. So that's basically how you just go off and install fonts onto your computer. If you have any questions, like I was just saying before, just feel free to let me know. A lot of people do get a little bit confused by it, but of course I went through this before and I understand this a lot, especially as just a regular editor in Photoshop and on many other programs as well. So of course, have a great one guys, and this is slimshaynee Graphics out. Adios. I'm really in the mood for a sandwich. I'm gonna go. Goodbye guys.